Hey y'all, it's Jordan, and I always say I got a VIP section waiting in hell with bottle service.
Hey y'all, it's Tierney. You can do a lot of things, just please don't piss me the fuck off.
Hey guys, it's Caitlin, and it's too hot to be pregnant right now.
Hey y'all, you are listening to the Mimosa meetings with your host Jordan Williams.
Tierney Lampkin.
And Caitlin Hall.
All right, so today we are recording our first episode for the second time. But we're not going to get into that. It's traumatic. So the first episode is the betrayal bond, why some people stay in relationships after cheating. And we can, I guess, start with the definition of cheating. So according to Webster's dictionary, infidelity is the act or fact of having a romantic or sexual relationship with someone other than your husband, wife, or partner. Um, and there can be multiple different types of cheating: physical cheating, emotional cheating. I've even seen them say cyber cheating, I guess, like going down in the DMs. I know some people think like liking photos and
Oh yeah,
commenting on other people's things is a form of cheating. I guess it kind of just depends.
I don't know.
I mean, I'm not really, I don't know. I don't really care about the commenting. Well, I do. It depends on the comments that you leave. So let me say that I do care about the commenting, but more so like the likes and who you follow and stuff like that doesn't really bother me. Now, if you're commenting stuff that's out of
Blatantly
line and you shouldn't be
disrespectful.
saying now,
Yeah.
we're talking about something different. If you're leaving like stuff like hard eyes, I could see how somebody would find that disrespectful.
Yeah.
Um, you probably shouldn't leave comments on anyone's pictures as a woman's pictures if you're a man, I would say, just to avoid that. But
yeah.
any other thing, I don't care about.
That's
social
I am
media
too.
Yeah.
And it's like I don't like follow Trey's page that closely to
To
be
even
like,
know who you're
are you
following and who
commenting
and
on
stuff are you
and
liking.
stuff
It
like
just
that.
doesn't.
But yeah, I do. I definitely know that. I mean, I have some friends who are like, absolutely do not play. They will look at girls like likes just to see if
I know some people that are like won't even let you have. I mean, on both sides of the spectrum. If you're a female, you can't have male friends, and if you're a male, you can't have female friends on social media at all.
Yeah,
I think that's crazy.
I think
Yeah.
it's overboard, and I
Yeah.
think it's actually it's controlling.
Yeah.
It's what it is. Now you're wanting it's no longer a boundary thing. Now it's this is a control issue, and I want to control who you talk to because
and if you're that worried, it's like you probably shouldn't be with the person.
That's why I feel
It's like if you're that worried, it's like there's a reason.
yeah.
That's up there with like the joint Facebook accounts.
And they have both of their names on there and then one last name. That's so dumb.
Yeah, like we get it. We know y'all
We know
cheated.
somebody cheated.
We know.
And it's usually the second person's name. I'm just saying because the first person made the account.
Yes.
And then he put himself first, and then
That's the only one using the account.
literally.
Really?
Yeah.
Because the other person don't
don't
even care.
Yeah.
Because they really probably got a fake page or something of
Exactly.
their own anyway. Like, hey,
Most
because
definitely.
girl, ain't you
Or they're traumatized enough. They're like, I'm off Facebook for
or that when they on another social media site
Yeah.
getting it in there because it's
Grindr.
direct messages on
Tinder.
every right.
Yeah.
Tinder to be exact.
Yeah.
But it's social media sites and too many websites for people to reach out to people on. But I think the joint Facebook is a bit over the top.
It's way over.
It's one of my favorites to see.
I love seeing it though, and like you said, it's only ever from one person's perspective, and that's how you know.
Yes.
It's like, I don't know. You got this man or woman locked down in the house. Yeah. Blink twice if you need help. Bro.
He's in the basement.
Right.
Yeah. But that's just what we're seeing.
Right. What you're doing, because now I need to know who you're talking to, why you're talking to him, what's the conversation about. I'm about to include myself in the conversation because this is our page.
Like, if they were smart, they would just make the cheater a brand new page.
Yes.
And then start
and you have the login
off of that page.
Yeah,
want to know what
we're giving people ideas. Yeah, exactly.
Yeah,
I'm just gonna hide my stuff better.
That snap, they love them messages that disappear immediately.
Oh yeah,
they don't even put them to where they disappear in 24 hours no more. Immediately. Y'all ain't slick. No, ain't nobody slick because I'm on to the game. Because that be the first thing I say when I get a message and it say such and such has this set to delete immediately. Goodbye.
You
I'm
can't
like,
change
"Bro,
the settings.
I don't even talk to you. You're not my
Get
type
on."
of people. Oh my God. Yeah, that's so funny. But Lord. Have y'all ever cheated or been cheated on? I have. I'll go first since I'm asking the question. So I've been cheated on multiple times. I cheated one time and I told them this at the last podcast and everyone was looking at me like, what?
Yeah.
I cheated once and I immediately came home and told him. Like wouldn't get in the bed until I had told him because I felt so guilty. I just have such like a guilty conscience. I don't like keeping shit like that on me. It makes me feel like heavy and I just need it lifted off of me. And they had asked like if I thought I did that because I wanted to get out of the relationship and I was just kind of using it as an escape. And potentially, yes. I can't really say that was so long ago too. But yeah, I immediately went home and told because I'm a pussy bitch that can't keep a secret. I mean, I don't know what to tell you. It ain't in me, okay? I'm not built that way. What's everyone saying?
I mean, someone said that if you about their Facebook, if you got to watch it that hard, then you need a new partner.
Oh yeah, absolutely.
Agreed.
And
Agreed.
a lot of it has to do with like being controlling and their insecurities as far as them wanting to be on their joint page.
Yeah.
And the insecurities is really the biggest part of
Underline,
it.
yeah.
As far as the cheating goes, I have been on both ends of the spectrum. I've been cheated on mostly. I will say that I have cheated once. And I did it because it's no justification to cheating, but the way that I felt justified in my mind at the time was that I was just unhappy and I didn't know how to leave the situation the right way. So I just was doing anything. And I was not doing anything because I was only talking to one other person, but I was just finding any reason to go do stuff with that person, to be around that person and to not be at home. And so it became something that carried on for a long time because that's what I did learn in the moment about cheating, because I used to always question, like, when people would cheat on me, it would be like long-term cheating. I would be like, how did y'all carry this on for so long? And then when I done it, I was like, sometimes when people, they're not thinking that about you, or they're not thinking you're going to do that to them, it's easy to do it. It's easy to do it because they're not thinking that way about you. And I think that's the part that made me feel bad, because I was like, okay, I mean, you didn't, they still don't know, but you just, I know that you don't think that I'm this type of person.
Right.
And so it made me feel bad, like, dang.
And I think a lot of times people will know, like in their heart, that you're doing something, but like they don't want to come to terms with the fact that you could be the type of person that could hurt them like that. So they like sit on it and like ignore the red flags and ignore the signs. And I think that's why a lot of people do stay, is because they do not want to come to terms with the fact that like everything, I put all this effort into this relationship. I trusted this person. I love this person. And then they could do something
like
to
that
hurt
to me. Yeah.
Yeah.
Because it is a form of betrayal, because you have to, it's not a mistake when it comes to cheating. It's something that you made a choice to do. You actively made choices to get to this point.
Yeah.
You didn't fall into it. You made decisions to get here. And so it is a big act of betrayal. But at the same time, you have so many people who are content with being in situations with certain people because that's all they know and that's all that they have known. And some people also have been in consistent relationships where
that's
they've
all
been
they
cheated
know.
on.
Yeah.
And so they're used to that. They think that
That's
it's normal.
normal.
And okay, well, they cheated this once, and you got women all the time that say, well, all men cheat. And I don't believe that a phrase to be true. I believe maybe some of them, they probably do desire to cheat if they have not before. But I don't believe that all men act on cheating.
I agree.
Yeah.
I agree. I do think cheating's like usually premeditated. You usually don't just like walk in and you're like, oh my God, I've never thought about this before, but I'm going to now.
Yeah.
You know? So I've also been on both ends of the spectrum for cheating.
Gotta love that.
Yeah. So, and I don't think my partner, I think he didn't at the time think I've definitely been cheated on more than I've cheated. But let me go ahead and let's set the record straight, everybody. But, yeah, no, I probably to this day doesn't know. And if he did know and he didn't say anything, like, thank you.
Like, I appreciate you not calling me out on that.
because we were together for a while. So, but I think you just like you get complacent. I think it's just the financially it worked. Absolutely. It was, it wasn't something you'd want to step away from.
That's what it is. A lot of times, like the finances, a lot of people don't know how to, especially when you come to like marriages and people been being married for 10 years, 15 years, and they've already been together like 10 years before the marriage, and at that point now they feel like, oh, well, I don't mean, they don't know how to take care of themselves. That's what they do know is being taken care of. They're not, because who was I having this? I was talking to someone at work and they were like, it's when you've been cheated on and you've been in a relationship for so long, and then someone comes along and tries to remove you from that, and you don't necessarily know how to take care of yourself as far as financially.
Yeah.
It's like a shock when you go out into the real world and you try to do that if you do get a divorce. And I don't know. That's why some people go crawling back, or they just fall out of
Yeah.
Well, and then like if you have two people going in on the bills,
well, yeah,
especially in this economy, like I can understand why people
can't afford to cheat in this economy.
You can't afford to. You got to make
to
3
cheat or
times
leave.
the rent.
Yeah.
The rent's $2,500. Like, there. It's just like nowadays. There's no. What? Tell us broke bitches something.
I mean, because that's
he's like, I've had enough.
I'm
so I'm gonna tell y'all, this is from a man's standpoint. What y'all just spent the last 5 minutes doing was giving a man every excuse he needs to cheat.
Yeah, for sure.
Because in his mind, he's thinking those exact things.
Well, yeah, and now we're
if
confirming.
she catch me, she ain't going nowhere because she can't afford these bills by herself.
Yeah.
She ain't going nowhere because we split that car payment.
Yeah.
She ain't going nowhere because I pay half of the daycare. All I'm saying, y'all have made some very good points. The main thing is when you were talking about people sharing Facebook, if you go look for the information, the main thing you got to worry about, what you going to do when you find it.
Yeah, exactly.
If you go looking for your spouse who may be cheating on you, may not be, what are you going to do if you find that information?
Yeah.
If you go through their phone and you find the inappropriate messages, what you going to do?
Right.
Because that's when you got to answer the question. Are you going, for lack of a better saying, you going to shit or get off the
I heard that.
Yeah. And so that brings me to a point of where, okay, say for instance, that does happen and they decide to, hey, I'm gonna stick this out. But as a human being, a lot of people, once someone does something like that to you, depending on the type of person that you are, you have some type of malice in your heart. You want to be vindictive in some type of way. You want to get back. I feel like a lot of times, especially like when it comes to women, sometimes some women stay to try to
just to get their get back.
Yeah. To be vindictive.
that,
and that's what I'm saying. So does that?
I learned this from you youngsters, because I never heard that I'm getting my lick back. Like you knew it was happening, but you never heard it put like that, right? Like she gonna stay till she get her lick back, and it's like, nah, because as the man, if I know that you the type, like I know your heart better than any. So if I know that my wife or my girl caught me cheating and she ain't gonna be satisfied till she get her lick back, or if she calmed down too quick, oh no, I'm done. Because I know it's some plotting going on.
Or it's already being done.
It's already being done. And so the best thing, because you have to look forward. So you like, we can't recover from this.
Right.
You ain't gonna never look at me the same. There are certain things that I can't come to you and ask you now. I can't ask you where you going, who you going with, how long you gonna be there, because you just caught me cheating. So, but I know in my mind, I never have a good night's sleep as long as I'm with you. I'm gonna always be worried what she doing, who she doing it with.
Right.
That's the bed I made, but I have to live with it now. So the best thing for me is say, you know what? You caught me. That's the reason why the relationship's over with. Let's just walk away. Because me staying around till you get your lick back, if that's what you actually, that ain't gonna do nothing but get one of us hurt. Because you gonna keep doing what you're doing. if you didn't come down on me hard enough, I'm gonna still be out there doing what I was doing.